I welcome you all to the High Commission of India in Abuja to celebrate the 75th Republic Day of India. We are especially proud of the working of the Constitution adopted in 1950 that has further ensured the strength and vibrancy of democracy in India. Democracy is an age-old concept in India. As per the Indian ethos, democracy comprises the values of freedom, acceptability, equality, inclusivity in a society and allow its common citizens to lead a quality and dignified life. Various ancient Indian texts stand testimony to this. The successful conduct of periodic elections and the steady growth of voter turnout in each of these elections showcase the confidence in the system. In India, elections have come to be called as a festival. From the end of the last century till now, India has been making rapid progress and is one of the faster growing emerging economies. Today, with more than 3.7 trillion GDP, her economy is the 5th largest in the world. Education, health and economy have been the consistent targets of successive governments in India that has resulted in an all-round improvement of the standard of living of Indian citizens. Today, we run one of the world's largest health insurance schemes, made education as a fundamental right enshrined in the Constitution to the 86th Amendment, continue with the biggest welfare initiative in providing food grains to a significant percentage of the Indian citizens, increase the paying capacity of the people, provided equal opportunities to all, drawn up schemes to uplift the vulnerable and on gender equality, passed a legislation in the Parliament providing 33% reservation for women in Parliament, to name a few. While developing, India has always been conscious of our friends around the world and in particular from the global south. We believed in shared growth and shared prosperity, which guides the development partnership initiatives that we have undertaken worldwide. Starting from 1964, we have been providing scholarship for a number of friends around the world for large number of short-term courses under the Indian Technical and Economic Cooperation Program. We have become a significant development partner through providing grants in aid and lines of credit to the global south, which today stands at around $39 billion, and about 12 billion of it has actually been given to African countries. During the COVID pandemic, we not only produced in large quantities international vaccines, but we also invented our own and distributed them under the scheme called as Vaccine Maitri or Vaccine Friendship to the global south and rest of the world. India is one of the largest contributors to the peacekeeping operations around the world. India has also become the first responder at times of natural calamities and other disasters to the neighborhood. We have shared our technical and technological expertise and believe in growing together. In the international arena, India has been playing a significant role and contributing positively for the global commons. The recently concluded Indian presidency of G20 showcased this role effectively. India had invited Nigeria as a guest country during her presidency of G20. We had a memorable visit of His Excellency Mr. Bola Ahmed Tinubu, President of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, to the G20 summit last September, which consolidated the ties between our two countries further. Out of the 14 billion promised during this visit, the visit of His Excellency the President to Nigeria in September, and of investment into the Nigerian economy, 7 billion has already been signed immediately after the visit. Earlier this week, we had a successful visit from our External Affairs Minister, Dr. S. Jaishankar, for the Joint Commission meeting. He had interactions with the leadership and business community in Nigeria and the Indian diaspora. We stand shoulder to shoulder with our Nigerian friends in our joint journey towards development and would like to convey the commitment of Government of India in further strengthening our ties. I would like to thank all of you for joining us tonight in this celebration. I would also like to thank my colleagues who have worked hard in putting together this event. And I wish you all a very pleasant evening. I also take this opportunity to invite to stage Ambassador Alex Kefas, the Director of Europe and Director of Regions, who is representing the Minister of Foreign Affairs, to come and present the remarks of the Minister. Thank you.